This is the worst lunch I ever had.
Your only job is to cook. Do you not realize I have had diarrhea since Easter's?
Okay. Maybe I am not meant for these duties. Cooking duty. Dead guy duty. Maybe it's time for me to get a better duty.
What else are we going to be?
I'm Jamie.
I'm
James.
Anthony.
Oh, sorry, Anthony.
Oh, no.
I thought we were going clockwise. Oh, well.
My bad. Let's try that again.
No.
it's
It's too late.
not.
We're in.
Do that.
We're in.
Alright, he's James and I'm Anthony.
That's the one.
Who am I again?
Mark.
I'll be Steve. No, I'm Colin.
Vanessa
How you doing?
Phelps. For the duration of the show, you can be Vanessa.
I can't even believe that
V.
fucking creature. Anyways, hello.
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 Ahoy.
Hopefully we've got a lot of good stuff to talk to you about, but don't shake your head. People can't see you shaking your
Slim
head.
pickings, I'm afraid.
Slim pickings?
Aye.
Is
Is
that-
it slim
surely
pickings?
not.
We've got loads of
Let's
stuff to
let it
talk
do
about.
Hopefully we have. We've got Thing Me Being a Cunt.
Oh, I think me being a cunt, that's right. Are you talking about Mr. Clapton?
Mr. Clapton
I
being a cunt.
just, it's amazing. I heard cunt and we were on
I
a
hope-
music
I hope
podcast.
I'm not
I just
jumping
thought
the boat
Eric
here.
Clapton.
No,
that's
that's
one
down
thing.
there for this week.
So who here thinks Eric Clapton is a cunt?
You need to explain the scenario to me. I don't know when it's happened. I do think it's
He punched a kid in the throat.
I know, because the kid was threatening to
Aye.
talk about him beating
Know
what?
Generally,
What
yeah.
Oh, like that Tony. That Tony
It would be
MP.
like Metal Gear Solid behind him. Fucked him up.
Generally, I'd agree
Well,
with you.
he probably went off stage and done that to somebody.
Yeah, just
He
fucking
fucking got the
right
sound guy and I
Get
ran.
me a child. In a non-sexual way, of course.
That's how he keeps
Well, we
his
never
looks.
know.
I never know.
He steals his souls of
What
children.
goes on tour stays on
Generally, I'd
tour.
agree he's a cunt, but what's he done to provoke such an out?
Walked off stage.
Walked off
basically in
stage
a
an hour and 20 minutes into his set, and people who paid minimum £60 a ticket for a 2-hour set.
An hour and 20 minutes, and he's.
See, that's where I heard the bullshit kind of
Well, an
rumour.
hour and 20 minutes is for a not, but it was maybe a 2-hour.
I know, because somebody said, oh no, that's the same length he played every night. He only had one song to go. Did he fuck it?
No, did he fuck it? Aye.
Aye, but it was a 40-minute.
And it
epic
went-
Been playing the
fucking
same song
guitar
for
battle.
40 years.
Apparently he'd walked off already. He walked off at like 40 minutes, but only for like 5 minutes. Somebody had to fix his guitar or something. He muttered something and walked off, and people were like, "Yay!"
Was
they
it?
can back
I'm
on
having
again.
a stroke.
Oh, that's so
Phone
good.
an ambulance.
But even the set,
I need
when he done
one off my personal best.
when he done the big walk off, people says he muttered some swear words or something into the mic, and then
Oh, but
walked
sometimes
off.
it happens with strokes.
That's aye.
He
He was trying to say,
Side
help
of
me,
his
help
face
me.
were on fire.
Fuck you, fuck you.
He was actually just like that. And they smell toast. Next thing I just wheeled him off.
Yeah,
Purple
that's
Badger
what-
dinosaur. That's what he actually came out with.
Here's my new song,
Badger
Purple
Dinosaur.
Badger Dinosaur.
Purple Badger dinosaur. God damn it.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Do you know that one?
Badger
So
dinosaur.
he walked off stage. What was his
Fucking
excuse for walking off stage?
Well, I never seen you say there was an apology up there. I never actually seen an
There was-
apology, but
apparently
the
it's
main
a
excuse was that there was something wrong with the sound. His guitar packed in, or an amp packed in. Something
I'm
basically
pretty sure
packed
Eric
in.
Clapton's got more than one guitar.
Aye, and I'm pretty
People were
sure the
saying
Hydros
he
get
was-
fucking sound engineers
I mean,
as
he
well.
was saying feedback issues. People that were at the front
Did
of
they
the
not
part have
sound
said
check?
there's not
Aye.
really there was no feedback noticeable.
See, even
Could
that,
you have sorted it,
Oh,
James?
people-
Aye,
That's
probably.
all. That's all we want to fucking hear.
Somebody else jumped in and went, oh, I told the Hydro they had sound problems 8 months ago. They said it wasn't a problem. Ho hum. I'm like, oh, shut up.
But to be fair,
What? Just some guy?
Just some
Just
guy.
some guy.
I'm like,
I
who
tell
are
him.
you?
I
was,
told him.
it, was it that guy that messaged us from
It
our
might
funny
be,
EP?
aye. It might be, aye. He was. I'm very angry with the Hydro tonight.
But I can't believe it. It's like, oh, there's so
he was a
it's-
workie and he was whistling and he just couldn't hear it.
You know how they can whistle quite loud.
Well, somebody was complaining on one of the pages online saying that the sound is bad. It's like different tiers. So when you go up to like, the basically the
Don't
cheap
spend the
seats
cheap
right at the
seats, aye.
top, aye, the sound's terrible up there, and you're like, well, it's only £4 for your seat. So you know what I mean?
You might as well stay in your
You're in the
flat
car
and open
park,
window.
do you know what I mean? Do you know what? We were up there and it wasn't that bad. It was alright for Fall Out Boy, I think it was. And
It
was-
must be
it
just
was
his
alright.
own sound team are a bit shit.
I would think
know
that
what I think it
guys
was?
that size probably take. Obviously, that would be their own sound
will
team
be,
to take
aye.
about. So
It will be,
Aye,
but
everyone
end
that
of the
plays
day,
a Hydro will always be their own
You're
team.
in a concrete bucket. What do you
it's not even
expect?
that,
I know.
right? See, no
That
matter,
as well,
like,
that as well.
if you're playing a small venue, right, with, like, just a normal band, right, just a local unsigned band, right, 9 times out of 10, it sounds shit. No matter where you go, it's fucking shit.
That might be
And
the
so,
band.
to be playing...
I would say 9.5 times out of 10. I would
Well,
go that high.
You go that
I
high?
would go
You
that
sure?
high.
You
I
want
would go
to-
that high.
Halfway
Well,
through, halfway
wait,
through the
wait.
last gig, it
Points
gets
me
better.
prizes. Points me
Aye,
prizes.
yeah.
Is that your locked in answer?
That's my
9.5. 9.5
Right,
times out of
okay.
10. There you go. You heard it here first, folks. Anyways, what I was saying was, I just think somebody of that calibre and like has been playing as long as that should be able to handle a fucking bit of feedback.
Aye,
Sorry,
aye.
you know.
Don't walk off in a fucking strop.
Feedback is rock and roll. Come on.
Fucking right, it is. You know what I mean?
Apparently, none of the people that were listening to it heard any problems.
Well, that's what I've been hearing.
No,
Like,
people are like, what problems
you would
are?
hear feedback, even if it was just coming from the
Yeah,
stage. You know?
definitely.
Tears in hydro.
I think he's just, I don't know, he's
Layla's gonna
getting
get
that
a
little
right battering.
bit maybe too comfortable, and he's thinking the slightest things now are going to piss him off, and I think that's
Yeah,
him.
it's time to
That's
go.
him gone. I think
See, I like Tears in Heaven, and then
Well,
they
now-
always thought
now
it'd be
that
weird
Lou
because
Reed
every
doesn't
time he
hear
plays
being a
that, he's
capital
like, and it's a
bastard
song
that
about my
says
dead child, thank you.
I know.
And it's like,
That's just horrible, isn't it?
There was a lot of people kind of complaining, wanting their money back and stuff like that.
They handed out forms.
They handed
Did
the
they?
forms. You're
Complaint
fill
forms.
us in and bin it because there's no
I know,
point fucking
there's
sending
not-
it back.
It's a waste of trees
Aye.
right now.
Generally, it won't be the venue. It will be up to the artist.
Oh, aye.
Because I remember.
I think it'll just be an envelope they open up with a letter that they unfold and it's just in big bold letters that says "fuck you." And
Just a single tear.
It's a picture of Clapton like strangling a cat or something. 'Cause that's
laughing.
what he does.
It'll be him laughing.
Just in the corner of his
Count all
eyes.
the money.
glowing
I'm a
red.
millionaire.
Or glowing green with the fucking
This
money.
is the money I made off of you, you bastard.
Yeah, whores.
And a brand new Lamborghini Countach, just like, fuck you, bitch.
I use
This bit of paper's got moving pictures on. This is amazing. Fuck, man.
Aye, but I think it's generally the artist that's up to for refunds, because I remember Oasis getting in a lot of shit because
Was that a Castle gig?
I can't mind. I just
They
remember
they walked off one of the
halfway
Castle
through it,
gigs.
one of
aye.
them went right to the venue for your money back.
Does somebody not throw a penny or something?
Oh,
like that?
no, I was at that. I think
Keep
if
it
it's the
changed.
SECC one in '97, that was my first ever proper
Aye.
gig, and I was there. A plastic bottle as well, got hit off a Bonehead at the time's guitar. And they just went, fuck was that, stop the song, Liam asked the crowd, obviously it's 1,000
Rock and
folk.
roller. Who was that?
Off they went. Aye,
Really?
off they went. Chairs were getting ripped off of the seats, like
Because that would cause a fucking
off of the
Aye, a
foundations.
riot. I would riot.
The windows.
I would
along-
try it anyway. I would
Obviously,
riot.
The concourse is like mainly glass. Oh, that was getting smashed. It made the news, you know. And I was there, and it was fucking scary. I was like 12. It was fucking terrifying.
Fucking hell.
They played.
they smashing things.
Exactly. I was looking around, going, I wish I'd snuck up to the gig.
I wish I hadn't
"Why
grabbed
did
that acid.
The dirty old man.
Why did
gave me
I throw that ball?
That guy to this day, like all the folk that do that, there'll be a little bit in the back of their minds that'll just be like,
Yeah, I did that.
But they'll be eating them away, going, "Oh, I'm a horrible person."
I would like to think.
I'd be
I would like to
thinking,
think if
I
I was
made
on the
this
stage
happen.
though,
Yeah.
and something sailed towards me, I could time it perfectly and just punt it back right into the crowd.
Well, fucking
aye.
Pat for Weezer, fucking
Drummer.
last week, or the
Caught
week
a
before,
frisbee.
he caught a frisbee. He actually did
While he was playing?
While he was playing, but he just
That's
did the
impressive.
beat one-handed for about half a bar, caught the frisbee, put it next to him, carried on the song.
To be
I'm
fair,
keeping
though,
this.
It
I'm
was
keeping
not like
this.
sweater song, so it's no, you know.
Oh, it was a newer one. It
Oh,
was,
right,
it was
okay.
one of the kind of later album ones, but it
But
was
no,
just
it was brilliant.
dun,
Fair
dun,
play.
dun, dun, one hand down, one
But
hand
that's
up.
what you
It's
say,
in-
that's what you should
he's
do,
got
aye.
he's got a drummer cam. It's the drummer cam shot, and it's brilliant. And you see the one from the audience as well.
I guess you posted it in the page.
It's
it was
fucking
outstanding.
excellent. What a guy.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
But he's an amazing drummer as well. I mean, that's the thing. He did it because he was so talented. He thought, yeah, one-handed drumming, catch that.
I couldn't
frisbee.
catch a frisbee if I was just walking, like
I-
coordinated.
no,
I would
What-
stumble a
what's
bit.
even
I would
funnier
stumble
is-
a
I'm that
bit.
he's
guy in
behind the
casual
drum
with a
kit.
frisbee engineer.
See the shot for the front. Rivers at the front singing, doesn't
Yeah.
even see it.
Aye, just-
he just
aye.
hears the crowd going woo. And he
Oh,
goes,
so it sails past him.
Aye,
basically.
it pretty much goes past his head, but he doesn't know until the crowd's screaming, and he turns around slowly and goes,
What the fuck just happened?
"What?" And he still doesn't really understand because by that point he's put the frisbee down. So he's just going, "Did he do something
To
funny?"
be fair though, part of me wished he'd have caught it in his mouth.
Just can you imagine your teeth? Just
catch it!
Is that a Ren and Stimpy thing where it just slices right through your
Aye,
head?
just a fucking mess.
Like it's caught in the back and it's a big wide neck.
Aye.
Like,
That's what I was thinking.
So basically, you would think it was awesome if he died.
Pretty much.
Right. That's
No,
that's where
right.
that's gone.
That's taking it too
Horribly
far.
injured.
Horribly disfigured.
horribly
By a
After
frisbee.
she's blown her face off in South Park.
Pretty much, aye. There's nothing left.
That's right. I remember that one. It was horrific.
Hilarious.
Do we think he's a cunt? I do think he's a cunt for it.
I always
very much.
I
kinda
never really
thought
liked
he
him,
was,
so I
aye.
really don't care. You know what I mean?
he's one of those guys for me.
My
he's
ma
just
fucking
there.
loves him. She loves him. Oh, Slowhorns, she loves him.
Slowhorns.
Slowhorns.
Oh, Slowhorns.
And you know what the thing is? She
Uncle
thinks
Badger.
he's a better
Snake
guitarist
hips.
than Jimi
Fucking
Hendrix.
negative badger.
Oh,
She actually
what?
thinks he's a better guitarist.
He's
than
got
Jimi-
no
and I've had
charisma.
that argument where he's like a brick on stage
He
that
is.
plays guitar.
He's got no personality compared to Jimi Hendrix. I mean,
That's me shitting myself in the face.
So
and whether you like it or not, he inspired John Mayer. So it depends which side of the fence you fall on. If you
John Major.
John Mayer.
Major plays guitar. More peas.
Do you always love that grey, the grey
grey
side?
side.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious.
I used to love it. More peas, dear.
So good. Anyway.
Anyways, that's a joke for the older
moving
folks out there.
Swiftly on.
Let's talk on kind of. I've put down artistic versus professionalism. It's based
Oh, I
on.
thought it was autistic.
Autism.
It does,
Yep.
Oh, man,
let's talk about that. Let's get the real issues going.
He had so much stuff lined up for that autism thing as well. You know?
He's been writing all night.
And none of it makes any sense.
I
Dear diary, I hate change.
know. Dear diary.
I prefer notes myself.
Fucking hell.
Dear diary. Daisy's jam, potatoes.
Tuesday, thank
Purple
you.
purple monkey dishwasher. That's what I tried to say earlier when I said something like purple dinosaur.
Badger, purple badger, dinosaur.
Purple monkey dishwasher.
The whole fact that you try to make a joke about that but
Jam
say it
piano.
wrong is
I know.
very good, man.
I think the original's better, so I fucked up. Yeah.
Based in Tyrone, there was a band down south shat on the floor because they weren't happy with the sound in a venue.
Did you say shit on the floor?
Yeah, that's happened.
Shat on the floor. And
That's a thing, yes.
Their thing was, we're artists, don't tell us what sound to play at, blah, 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 blah. So where does, like, professionalism come into it with a band, and how much art is there scope for?
I don't. Well, that's.
Well, I don't know.
That's
Shit
a
on the
different.
floor is a different kind of art.
It's a different kind of art.
Is that what you were going to say there? Sorry,
Exactly.
man.
That's
Jumped
exactly.
right in.
I was going to say it's an art form, but it's not for the music you're paying to see.
It's art, but do we like it?
I mean, it was a literal dirty
I'm stiff.
I'd have rubbed his face in it like a fucking bad dug. I wouldn't have done that, man.
Aye.
Somebody shat
No.
the flare. Aye, no.
No. Look at what you did.
I know. Bad dog. Sit, Ubu, sit.
Sit, people, sit.
Dirty dog.
Because they shot on the stage, or they shot just off the stage. It wasn't on the stage, it was on the flare up.
What? Imagine, but you try to curl one out, and in the end, it turns out right.
He's just sitting there squatting.
No, but like,
Nothing
Horrible.
coming.
No,
What a
but
horrible thought.
I'm angry at you!
no, but he's driving
And
that.
what have you tried to do?
Give me a minute,
And
give me a
you-
minute.
No, but
Give me a
what if you like, sort of fan is one of them?
Get me a
you know, like,
coffee.
kinda sort of spray ones.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, you're
I'm
going
just saying.
You're going to piss as well. So
Aye, because that goes sort of hand in
you
hand.
cannot do
doesn't it?
one with it.
And what if you strained so much you had like an embolism and you just died there with your ass?
Covered in
prolapse.
shit.
We cunts all clapping about you because you think that's part of the show.
Or a gerbil fell out or something. Oh my god!
It's like,
it's fucking encore.
Ozzy's up to his game these days.
Oh,
A
dear.
jobby embolism, that'd be brilliant, man.
Jimbolism.
Gembolism. I swear I was actually thinking that.
That's
Oh.
horrendously bad thinking. Oh!
Did you listen to any of their stuff, the band? I listened to one of
No, I
their
heard
tracks.
about
It was
shite.
shit. Aye, they're actually literally shite. They're terrible, terrible band.
What are they called?
What are they called? Cumbernauld.
Fucking
Do you remember their name?
No, I just remember the visual
So
representation
been a
of what the
podcast with
band
your
was.
dad on it.
Because they called somebody else. Everybody was arguing with them on their page about
And they
different
kept going,
stuff.
oh, you're dead emo, and then
Aye.
they had
You're
this
a
big
wee
fringe.
emo goth
dead
prick and all that.
emo.
You're dead emo. And they kept
If
saying
only we were
weird
dead.
stuff like anytime a lassie joined the conversation, you argue with him, they would go, get in the van, bitch. And that would be it. That would be what they'd say.
Wow, that's
Why
right.
were we?
Witty.
Why did we not get involved in that argument? We should start doing that. Just arguing with people.
He linked. Did you know Link is in it?
I was young, Chris.
Or was it
I've
Chris?
literally missed a whole weekend. With
This
that.
was
Sounds
awesome
like it.
ago, to be fair.
Eh?
It was a couple of weeks
Couple
ago.
of weeks
but
ago.
aye.
Oh right, okay.
Your phone's broken.
My phone's fucked. Aye. That's
Are you sleeping a lot now?
I can't remember.
That's why he
I'm
wears
missing
that
days.
helmet.
I've got like, a fucking thing hanging out the back of my neck here, or a wire or something like that. And I woke up in a field. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean, but I don't believe in UFOs.
This band were kind of saying on a Facebook, oh, if you can't handle what we do, don't book us, blah, 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 blah.
Basically, this all came
What, they
about.
do that all the time then?
This didn't even come about because of the
blah.
jobbing
Always
thing.
dirty protesting.
I know, but the argument initially wasn't about the shiting.
No,
it was
just-
about a sound guy came up to turn down one of the amps on stage, and they shoved him off the stage. Don't come up and touch
Right.
your fucking stuff. And he was like, hold on, your sound's shite. But and
Did you
then they
not
had a
just
big
go and,
rant.
like, turn everything off, pull out the plugs.
But the thing is, the sound guy's there to try and make you sound good. He was turning that down because it was fucking blaring above. Because the sound guy was over
bands
the
are
arguments.
terrible for that. Bands will always be putting their amps up. You can't do fuck
Well,
all.
apparently it was a guitar. The guitar was up and blaring out everything, and it was a guy's own amp. He had it turned up all the way, just so it was just guitar. And the
Was it
sound guy
up
kept
to
going, "You
11?
need to put up to 11." Aye, definitely. The sound guy kept saying, "You need to put it down." He was like, "No, I'll do what I want." No, it's the sound
I
guy.
don't
went,
like
"I'll
that. I know
do it."
more than you.
I know
You're
more than you.
You're
Aye.
ruining everybody's night.
But they started getting gigs cancelled then because basically they tried to.
'Cause
they
he
pushed
shat
it
on
to
the fucking floor?
No, that was before. That only came out after all this. Or is that the band that shat in the flare
What,
at
the
the time?
shit
Basically,
or
they were
the
like, "Aye,
argument?
that's the same." So they're basically they're not getting gigs in London now.
That's
So
crazy.
one guy was trying to back
They
them
are
up, saying
playing the
it's,
next NHC night, though.
one guy was like, "Ah, but
You
that's
don't know
not
sound
roll."
problems.
NHC,
Come and
dirty
play
protest.
the River Club.
Aye,
That sound guy would probably get shot in his mouth for that.
Aye, definitely.
You're sitting there going, I
Delicious.
fucking wish he did.
I know. The anger's boiling
Is
again.
that peanuts?
Shite. Sponsored by
No, that's
KP.
penis. Anyways. Yeah, I saw that happened. That's fucking
That's a
horrible.
thing. Aye.
Can you not be
That-
like
that is a
arrested
thing.
for that?
Well, I would
Surely.
think so. Aye.
It's got to come under indecent
I
exposure.
mean, it will be,
Slash-
because pissing.
Slash.
Pissing is, aye.
slash.
Pissing isn't decent exposure,
Public-
so jobbing must be as well.
Is that
It's
job?
got to be.
Take a big poop.
I mean, you're inside somewhere, but you're technically not in a toilet.
Ah, you're
so-
not in a toilet.
Or
Has
your
it-
insides
has
are out.
Has a band ever pulled in like that on you, James, when you've kind of been the sound
Aye,
guy?
James. Has a band ever shat on you?
Did you ask them?
And
I'm
I'm
just
not
trying to
it must
remember a
be,
story
like,
about.
hypothetically.
It was something that actually happened at the Vale when I wasn't there.
Oh
but
no, strap in, folks. It's
but
a
I
James
heard-
story.
No, but I-
Which is usually fucking horrible.
but I heard. Oh wait a minute, no. There
You
was,
never heard?
There was something involving shit.
Have you had a stroke as well?
I think a guy shot himself on stage by accident,
That's fucking brilliant.
and he was
wearing white trousers.
no fucking hell. I tell you
Do
what.
you actually know that story?
I've just remembered what it was. He kind of did shit himself because he was so drunk. Apparently, he was basically just bass player. It was a bass player in a band. It was the other guy doing the sound, and what had happened was he was getting told, can you turn the bass amp down? It was the similar idea. Your volume of the bass is too loud. I can't do anything about it here. Turn it down. Nah, he was fucking steaming at his face. So as a protest, he actually, in the middle of a song, he started ranting back at the guy.
Did he play the
I
brown
won't
note on his
name him.
bass?
No, well, he did, because do you know what he done? He actually, in a protest that only made sense to him, he shoved his hand apparently down the back of his trousers
Oh, no.
and put his finger up his arse.
What?
And started fucking it about, pulling his hand out, and then
that's not-
flicking his
Oh,
hand at the
that's-
crowd.
No, that's not fucking it about. That's fucking himself.
Aye.
Fucking himself.
That's not right.
Then
It's a Pokemon mic, right?
he let
A Pokemon Wing protest?
something like that, but they were banned and all the rest of it.
Oh,
and-
she's fucking think so. Is that the line? That's the line, by the way.
That's
He's
the
here.
fucking line has been
There's
done.
a band called Heavy Smoke that we just done a spotlight with. In fact, it was the last spotlight interview we actually put up on the blog. It's actually a really good spotlight interview, so you should go up on the blog and read it when you get a chance.
Up the blog.
the blog.
And one of
Up
the
the
guys
blog.
was really sick as well during there. He kept having to
interview.
be sick all the time, and then it was like, I'm still want to play, so he'd never cancelled the gig, and he shot himself on stage. But he says he just kind of kept playing, and it just sat in his pants, so he seems
Did
to
you?
Sat in his pants just sound.
Right. He gave his due. He fucking admitted, because I asked him, part of the questions was, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done on stage? And he just went, I shat myself. I shat myself.
Did he do
So,
a Gary Lineker at Italian 90 and just start doing that dog
Oh,
scrape along the way?
aye.
Did that happen?
That happened.
That's horrendous.
But that jogger done it as well. She just went like and pulled her trousers to the side.
Oh,
That
that's
wee
right.
jobby came out.
She just couldn't. Oh, that was diarrhea, man. That was
Diarrhea.
horrendous.
But
But
I just kept running.
just kept
Aye,
like,
just
'cause,
kept
You know
going.
what?
It's on video.
See,
It's
if
on
you're
video.
fucking hard enough to run and fart at the same time, chances are you're shitting yourself.
It's that
Shut
guy.
yourself.
It's that guy in the Used. He spews, or he used to spew on stage at every gig.
Aye.
In a bucket ready.
That's
for it.
right,
That
aye.
can't be good for you.
No, it
Aye,
can't
it
be.
can't
Spewing
be.
at every gig because you're just not good at spewing.
I felt like spewing sometimes when I've been up on stage right enough.
Yes.
The panic hits you, and all of a sudden you're like,
When you realise you're banned shit.
I don't think
"That's a piss. We're never
I
getting
don't, I,
anywhere."
don't, I don't think I've been that bad.
Do you know what?
I'm going to throw up here.
Years ago, I played the Vale. It was a long time ago, and I don't know what ever happened, but you ever? Like, I don't know if you guys can play drums. I know you can play a bit of drums, James. You hit the side with your knuckle, and it busts your knuckle.
All right,
I bust my knuckle wide open. I've still got a wee bit of scar, and blood went in my eyes. And I was like, I actually
You're
remember.
shitting
I
me.
actually remember going like, it's just like, and then, like I was staring at. I was just like, to someone like, the fuck's on the corner? I was like, just play on. Fucking nearly fucking blinded myself with blood. Fucking idiot. It was literally all over the drum kit. And I remember sort of like having to leave
We
the
had
gig.
aimed
I've done it.
blood.
I've done it myself on the
Aye.
guitar. My guitar through there's covered in
Aye,
blood.
but I remember like a band coming after us, like the drummer was just like, alright mate, you alright? I was like, aye, I kinda cut myself, it's fine. He's like, you alright? He's like, that's cool mate. I know him, I was like, oh, it was like, it was everywhere. I'd bust, I'd
Colin's
done
turned
damage.
white.
I was like, I wasn't well. I was
See, because you get blood in your eyes, you have to go get an AIDS test.
nah man, nah, I'm alright. I wouldn't want to catch it again, fuck that.
The bad AIDS, man.
Bad AIDS, man.
It's like mumps if you get it twice. Terrible.
Aye, it's
Terrible.
just-
Is it measles? There's measles in it. If you get it
Oh, is
twice.
it twice? I was going to say chicken pox when you're an adult's bad. That's a bad one. If you've never had it, which
Bolton
I've not.
had
I've had chicken pox.
I've not. So if I ever get it, I'm fucked.
Have you never had chickenpox?
Never.
Fucking
no, I
hell.
would. I thought
It's shingles you get in it when you're an adult.
That's right, aye. And it can fucking kill you, so.
Oh, aye. And it can stop you having babies.
Someone had shingles recently.
It was Bolton.
It was Bolton.
That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry.
He's like,
I was
he came in here and he's
Bolton had
honestly,
shingles,
he comes into practice when we were playing Snake Pete. He comes in and he's like, "Oh, I've kind of hurt my shoulder. I'm not sure." And he turned around, he's like, "Oh, fucked up." It was like, no, like an
monsterism.
You ever play?
I think I've damaged my shoulder.
You ever play Resident Evil?
A big eye.
The
Bills.
Honestly, it was
A
like
big
Resident
eye.
Evil was like fucking T-virus had got him, man. It was all fucked up. Honestly, man, it was like fucking. I don't know. It was just like. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Just go home." He's like, "I'll be alright." Fucking creature of the night, man.
I'll be alright. You'll not be alright in like 3
Honestly,
weeks.
it was really in a bad way.
Shingles last for a good 2-3 weeks as well. Can fuck
it
you up.
last longer than that. He could hardly lift his arm and stuff. Which it didn't really make much of a difference because he's shite on a guitar, so no matter.
And it meant he couldn't. It meant he couldn't go. You know.
No,
As he
his
likes
mouth was
to do.
fine. His mouth was absolutely fine.
I was actually lifting my arm up and doing it as I was doing it, but
I know
obviously
that,
the
but
magic
nobody
of
can see that.
radio
You
again.
thought
Aye.
Like everybody just started shouting at Jimmy. Like,
Bolton's in a better place. Whatever. It is.
Bolton's in a bit eye in the house.
it's actually in Spain. It's
He's
cheeky
in
bastard.
Tenerife, aye.
Bastard.
I know. I wish I was as skinny as him. Anyways, let's move on.
Fuck.
You better bring me back something good, by the way. Like TB or something like that.
Thinking about the signs you send made me stop. Ask you everything. Just tell me what I want to hear. Answer that I could ignore. Open her eyes, left us wanting more. Got 100 silent ways to say. Body low, want to see your face when you give in. I will cover you, trying to let you in. We can never waste this desire. Flesh and flavor, sight and scent to savor all those broken boundaries. Try to ease my body away, returning to mainstay, dealing with separate days. My new thing, let's just stay a while. Stay right there, baby. I wanna watch you let go. Let me feel your skin, make up my body glow. Wanna see your face when you give in. I will cover you, trying to let you in. Deep within my bones, you have made your home. With the surgeon still, my heart's wide open. Some will contest. This is just a mess. Isn't the best? This is the best. Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay? Yeah. Direction, curious and wanted attention. Wondering, find some place to go. His hands can hold your head up tonight. Words to express. It's moments like this we expect. Let's touch these lips. Let's kiss. Stay right there, baby. I wanna watch you let me go. Let me feel your skin, make up my body low. Wanna see your face when you give in. I The blueprints for the world you will rise above. I feel that memory. Did you know that you need love? I set our backs back in time. We were plans for a better world. I thought back to the sun when everything went whoa, whoa. What are you all thinking of? A plan to change, a resurrection of love. Find the one you dream of. We gotta love, we gotta follow, we'll be the power love. Find the one you dream of. We gotta love, we gotta follow, we'll be the power love. We got our hearts in the power of love, and they're not gonna bring us down. We got our hearts in the power of love, and they're not gonna bring us down. We got our hearts in the power of love, and they're not gonna bring us down. We got our hearts in the power of love, and they're not gonna bring us down. We got our hearts in the power of love, and they're not gonna bring us down. We got our hearts in the power of love. You can't bring us down.
Last week you shared a video with us, James, on hatred.
Oh, we can't mention that on here. Is that the Doug video? And the woman? and the
That's the one.
bus? Right, cool.
Is that not what we're talking about?
That one's still in the wine bag, don't worry, boys.
That
alright.
video
With
of
hatred.
hatred, Sterling's very best
Is it
metal
still-
band.
Oh, I want to
Oh,
do.
aye,
I
still
really
on.
want to do a follow up on that. See if we can get a
Yeah,
second
it's
name,
happening.
try and get her in for an interview and stuff.
Absolutely.
That'd be fucking
That was
brilliant.
golden. I mean, I remember when
It's the
when,
dad.
when it first
Fucking
came out,
hell.
I
The
thought
dad
it was
just
a
giving the
joke.
whole Tony Hadley stuff.
That's who I thought it
Aye.
was.
And he's
to
like, "Come
my
on!"
eyes in
So he's
dirty
like giving it-
blood.
But it's like when I was following all the comments from the guy that originally shared it, I seen someone said, "Oh, I'm mates with the bass player, and he is thoroughly and deeply embarrassed about it all." But
So it should be.
But apparently,
The one that should be
he got,
embarrassed is
he
the
got,
fucking
he got a lot.
drummer.
He got a lot of hole out of it. So
He got a lot of hole. Aye. Maester and woman.
Apparently, prison
Aye,
badgers.
mostly. The thing was, the bass player was the one that got.
Who was the one with the
He was the
bandana
new guy.
again?
Oh, he was the drummer.
I can't, because that was on all the way
Oh,
through.
sorry,
and
that's what I thought you were talking about that.
It's when
every time I kept doing it, I thought there'd be a skeleton.
The bass player was the guy that
He auditioned later on.
He was the guy that auditioned in. So
He was
I think
okay for
he
his
didn't
age and
know
stuff.
about the dad's bullshit. I think that's why when you see his dad giving the fucking operatic stuff,
Their faces were like, what the
See,
fuck?
the rest of them were kind of like,
Oh no, the best face, the mum, and the first time she'd heard him in the living room and she had her horn up her mouth. That wasn't oh my god,
At
she's
the
amazing.
end,
That was oh my god.
at the wee fun day at the end, she's giving it like, well, I'm just very glad it's all over.
It's
now.
all over.
That's it.
See,
That's
with the
it.
kids,
Little Nigel can go back to studies.
Anybody
now.
that's listening to this, you have to go and check this out.
You have
This
to,
video is
aye.
phenomenal.
What's the actual video called?
It's
YouTube, do you remember?
Rock Junior. Is it Rock Junior or something?
Do you know what? We could maybe put a link to it if we put
Aye.
it up this. We're going to upload this to YouTube.
YouTube
channel. So
.com/NHC podcast.
that's the one.
But it's like Rock Junior, and the thing was, it got premiered at like, you know, not like Cannes Film Festival, it's all these American like film festivals.
Wow.
It was, I mean, because it was about 9 years ago. I mean, it was filmed.
See, I didn't think
10
it was
years
that,
ago.
but I had seen it before, but I didn't really
It
remember.
was on
I've seen
telly.
it,
It was
and
on
I
TV.
almost fucking died. It nearly killed me.
And I thought it was a joke because I only saw little snippets. Because obviously back
Have
then,
you seen it now? It could be a spoof.
Oh,
That could
I-
easily
No,
be a
I
spoof.
literally did think it was a
one of the
artistic.
reviews, if you go on like IMDb and all these other things, one of the reviews it gives is like it's actually turned into a perfect parody of what Spinal Tap is. It says something that hits all the notes that Spinal
Absolutely.
Tap does.
See,
It's the perfect
I love
comedy
it, though.
without being a comedy.
The wee girls are all clapping along, and it's like, what is it? Satan. What is it?
Oh, that's
Two
right.
gods don't make a right.
That's
no,
right.
no, but
And
what's
they're
the song?
just
Somebody
like,
Satan. It's like Satan loves you or something like that.
It's a really
or
short
We
title,
love
that
Satan, and they're like
La,
clapping
la, la,
along,
yeah.
like as we dance trip at the front row, and it's like, oh my god.
And why,
what the
you're
I think
right.
it's like Satan Rocks.
Was it
Satan Rocks, that was
Satan
what it is.
Rocks.
Satan
Was it you
Rocks.
that mentioned why is there a keyboard player?
Aye.
It just didn't make any sense. As if
Aye.
he's been the only mate that couldn't do it, and they've been like, we'll
It was
just
so
draft him
funny
in.
No, but he
that-
was like pure singing as well, though, and he was
the drummer
really
goes
up.
up to do the.
That was like me in Mad School. Didn't need a
trying-
keyboard player.
They're trying to get this. They're trying to get the good vocals, which they would
And
never
he's wearing
get.
a scarf.
And Larry Primrose sounds. Larry Primrose. It's just so funny watching him
Bravo.
absolutely melt down.
Aye.
And he's like, "Right, on you go, son. You go in there." And he's like, "Right, son, we can't. That's what it sounds like. Can you take your mask off, please?" And he's like, well, why? Like, and then it's when the camera guy follows him in, films him singing, and as soon as his singing's done, he's like, oh, the scarf, puts it up as if he's going to die if he gets too much oxygen.
Was that the time when
Handsome
Buckley
wee
was
guy.
doing the rounds?
Well,
I think it's just because he's
Fucking
really
hilarious.
fucking ugly, and they thought he was going telly. He's
such
hideous.
You want to smash him.
You want to smash
What
him.
is really
Punch him in
scary
the throat.
is the fact that the oldest one now will be nearly 23. That's what's really
I loved
scary
it when the
about
mum
Aye,
comes
she beat me now.
when the mum comes in with the denim patches with
Aye,
hatred
and
spelt
it's
wrong.
spelled wrong. That was
And the
brilliant.
wee boy just goes,
That's not how we spell it.
It's got
Thanks.
there's an E in there, mum.
Oh.
See, I thought that was like a behind-the-scenes joke that they wanted it spelled like that, and then they kind of go, "Oh no."
Because even
Oh no, the man's just
No,
fucking stupid.
it's when
Aye.
his dad locks him in his bedroom and he's like, don't come out.
A song,
Until
well,
you
a
get
song,
a
aye.
trousers.
Because that's how you
And
write
then-
songs. His
And
dad's
then,
saying.
no, but then she's like talking to the camera, she's going, yeah, I mean, he's not into Satan, and I don't believe that for a second. And the guy's like, no, I'm into Satan. No, I'm quite
Now,
obviously a
as
serial
a
killer.
follow-up, I think the guy's called, it's something Greer. It's a guy, I forget the guy's name, but it's Frank Greer or whatever.
Right.
But when you've watched this documentary, you'll see his name. Go to his website. It
is
has
this the one? Is this the dad?
it's the dad's.
You know,
He's
I've
he's
done
still got a
outfit
website.
shows.
Should we
it's
just
not-
contact him?
It's
and go,
not been updated in quite a few years.
why
It's
don't we
still
just
got a
get him in
MySpace
and
link.
interview him?
Has it got like his homemade
I think I would
porn
rather
with a
get
mum
one
or
of them
something
in
like
an
that?
interview.
I'm sure if you looked hard enough, he's made a homemade porn with that. Oh, harder, dear. Oh,
I'm gonna give you
I know he's
up.
singing the whole time. Holy fuck, that's my nightmare. now.
More dick, dear.
I'm gonna come in your ass.
That's where his website is just basically full of self-endorsed bullshit.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
amazing. He's like, I'm
Quotes by yourself.
30 years of experience in all manners of singing and cock sucking. You know?
And all manners of
Aye.
fucking...
Pokey bum wank.
So funny.
Martin both
so
spits
funny.
and swallows.
Aye, at the same time. Oh,
We absolutely must get one of them on
Aye.
here as a guest.
I
It has to fucking happen.
happen.
They will do it.
anybody that's
One of
listening to
them
this, and
will
if any
do
of you
it.
guys know him, please tell me.
Hatred
Yes.
Sterling 2005.
There's at least 30 pence in it for them.
And we see all the way
Get
through the
drunk.
interview, we should keep calling them hatred.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, hatred. Oh, brilliant.
On that vibe, have you seen any other kind of Scottish music documentaries? The only one that came to my mind was the one on Silly Bill and Beans. And it was
No.
It was like the Scottish rap.
That was the guys. It was a con,
Oh,
aye.
aye.
But now
Oh,
they're
fuck aye.
But now they're back again. But they're doing it for
somebody
real.
like Radio 1 picked up on that as a real thing. And they
Yeah.
were,
No, the whole thing was it was a big scam.
aye,
They said
brilliant.
they made out as if they were signed to Oh, is it Grand Royal?
Aye.
Something like that, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
Oh, no, they ended up the same.
I never actually
EMI
saw
or something
that.
like
Oh, no,
never seen it
because they're out new, but they're trying to do it real.
They're doing with their Scottish
So-
accents now.
They went to America and fucking done like a tour. And all that, so.
They were in the same sort of group, clique as like Busted and all that kind of stuff, so that everyone thought they were going to be like the next fucking
Same clique
D12
as
or something
So
like that.
genius.
But it was,
Well.
they went down to London and did auditions, and our both or whatever it was accents, and just like, are you serious, boys?
Are you for real?
Aye.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are you darkening my
So
door?
they then went and
nonsense?
invented this backstory, whether they were from Detroit or LA or wherever it was.
Sweet, that's
and-
clever, man.
It's such a cool scam, just for fun as well.
It's one of these things that
Exactly,
if it was any of us doing it, we would never have been able to pull it off. So it's quite good that you see somebody else.
What's
pulling
really
it off.
funny is the fact that like Kerr from La Fontaine's, he actually started their early stuff. If you would ever prize it out of their hands,
Aye.
it's like he's
Aye.
like, yo, what up?
No,
yo,
aye.
that's how
we
you
we
rap.
gigged with him. We gigged with him before, but
So
years ago,
funny. So
and it
they
was
had to-
like that.
they had to do the opposite and
he
go-
He tried to sound like the guy at Rage Against the Machine. That's exactly
Aye,
who he was trying
aye.
to do the voices.
So
And one of
basically-
their songs was just killing in the name of. Basically, aye, that's the song.
So it's quite funny how they had to actually go, do you know what, we need to actually be more Scottish. So
And it was only when they started being more Scottish that they started getting a wee bit more fucking respect for it.
Exactly.
So. I don't know. You get some of these bands now who are like, "Let's be Scottish," but you're like, you don't talk. Nobody's that Scottish.
You're from
They
Cambridge.
put it on, aye. They just put it on fucking too much.
guys from London, like, we need to make it, we need to sound more Scottish.
I've never really been a big fan of like rap and stuff like that. So like,
See, I'm not a big fan of rap
but
or
I know
hip-hop,
that
so.
I know that there's certain accents that you shouldn't do it in, and a thick Chinese accent is one of them.
Do you know what's really funny?
And
I would like to see that
accent's
as
probably
well.
the other one that you don't rap in.
You should get two. You should get a duo then, and one with a thick Chinese accent, and one with a
It's like
thick
Lady
Ah,
Gaga.
killing in the name of.
Lady Gaga's got that baby metal group thing doing her
Aye.
main support now across America. Stuff
Is that
like
the Japanese lassies,
That's
isn't it?
Japanese
Aye.
ones.
I'll listen to one of the
I
things. It's
posted
for
that
That
on,
would be
Hellfire.
interesting. That would be
I
very
posted that
interesting to
on,
see. I'd love to see it
NHC
live.
page a while ago.
That's right, but they look about 10. They look about 10 years
That's
old.
why I would take a huge coat so I could wank underneath the coat. It's fine.
I would take a huge coat so I could have them wank me under it.
Oh, I
Have to
oil
one
them,
up.
oil them,
One
oil them.
up.
Aye.
Suckling like pigs.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Almost.
Suck for
I-
my teats of justice.
Almost. We're done.
Oh, for fucking
Fucking hell, isn't it? You've
No,
got it over
he's,
your leg.
he's keeping he's keeping that official though. He's keeping it official there.
Aye,
Fuck, I'm wearing shorts.
aye. Aye,
No one else
talk to
but
yourself.
me.
Which is weird. I thought he'd have been bigger since you're such a big guy, but no.
No, tiny.
No. it's probably above average, but because you're so tall,
so
it's just
big,
really
aye.
small.
It's like 8 inches, but it's just because you're so tall.
It's actually the size of Colin's leg.
Which is bizarre because my cock is the size of my leg, so you know. Swings and roundabouts, folks. Swings and roundabouts.
So Clapton, no, like,
Hey, back to
My
that.
cock's so big every time I get a hard one, I pass it. A fucking nightmare.
Alright, let's not talk about the.
oh God.
No, let's. Hey, what's next on the agenda?
Not what I was going to talk about anyway.
No, but no that.
Aye, let's talk
Oh,
about.
hang on. For briefly, the Scottish documentary thing. What I was going to say was there's precious few.
Aye.
I mean,
There's not a lot, I
There's
couldn't
a
think
lot
of
of
any.
people involved in them from Scotland.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like unsung heroes almost. But yeah, you're right. There's not a lot of like Scottish made in enclosed documentaries. It's weird.
We should do documentaries
do it.
about the
Well,
unsigned,
there's
unsigned
definitely a
bands
missing-
because there's
there's
a
a
lot.
missing
There's a lot of good bands out there. Fucking really funny, kind of witty guys.
Aye.
You know, you get them on video.
Aye, I know. So anyways, moving on.
But people that are in bands.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's like throw that one at me. Fuck you. Fuck he's all.
Dear.
Fucking hell.
Working musicians.
I don't know. I mean, we could do.
There's no such thing.
There's no broken musicians.
Broken musicians, aye. Close to death musicians, quite regularly.
That's how they
Just
start. That's how they start.
Fucking
now, yeah.
done. Do.
Oh, dear.
Anyways. So I
Aye.
don't know.
Anyway, let's talk a wee bit about Glastonbury. Does anyone care?
I would actually love to go to I think I might try
I'd love
and
to
go
go
next year, I
eventually,
think
but
I might
like,
go.
it's a bit shit lineup this year.
Aye, it's one of those
I don't know,
festivals.
but Metallica.
Metallica,
That's
Dolly
pretty cool.
Parton.
I mean, it'd be good to see.
It'd be good to see. It's, I mean,
Metallica,
Metallica playing
Dolly
Glastonbury
Parton.
and
To be honest, I
loads of people round.
I would only go to a festival first. I think if the lineup was good, and then return just because. I mean, I go to Wicker Man. I don't care about the lineup.
I just
If
think they're all
buy it
fucking
before
interchangeable
I
now,
must
but as
admit,
well, a lot of the
I would
festivals.
get back to Bruty Bog purely because it was such a good atmosphere.
It's almost just like a
great vibe.
holiday
It's a great
because
vibe,
you
so
don't know what
enjoyed
to
that.
expect in a holiday. Just
Exactly.
like I think you like the area, so you go back just to
Yeah.
see what happens. I think that's what it's like with me in festivals. Like, I'd like to go to Glastonbury just because it's one of those things that 99% of folk
Tina
have a
Park's
good
done with
time.
me. I'm done with Tina Park.
I mean, I've done it a few times.
I was
Although,
done
to be
with Tina
fair-
Park
There's no
fucking years
surprises
ago.
there except
But to be fair though,
disappointment.
do you know what? To be fair, Friday night's got a good lineup.
Biffy.
There's definitely a few bands this year I
There's
want to
really
see.
good bands playing on the Friday night, which
It's
is
just a
really
hassle,
weird.
that festival.
That's exactly.
Oh
towards
well,
it,
I mean,
right?
again,
It's a hassle.
my girlfriend
it's a
brought this
hassle getting out
up.
and it's a hassle
Apparently,
just
me
fucking
and
being
Claire were arguing about this fucking guy that apparently knows an insider scoop that Tina Park is moving next year.
Oh no, it might be because they only get there's a major accident.
But they've said this every year.
This
That's
is,
my argument. They've
There's
said
no
this every
major
year.
gas pipeline or something
This
goes
is the
under.
last year they've got the license to do it.
Right.
But you're right. Every 5 years or so, this comes up.
There's
and
no
it
way
does.
because I tell you why.
Well, no,
it makes too much money.
No, but
but it'll still make money.
No,
but it's
it's
also because the fee is actually getting the reason the ticket prices go up is because their actual like rent essentially goes up.
All right.
So they could essentially bring their prices down. They wouldn't, but
There's no way they will.
could move it and make more of a profit.
Jeff
because-
Ellis has got more dreams to shatter.
Aye.
But
I
yeah,
really
I
liked-
think
I
I'd
liked
give
the
it a
part when it
shot.
was,
I'd give it a shot
Strathclyde.
with a new
Right.
location.
I'd love to see a new festival at Strathclyde Park.
Well, the thing is, the Glasgow thing after Radio 1 Big Weekend, they're kind of basically
They're
saying
talking about bringing back Gig
they're
Green, aren't they?
really wanting to. This like Glasgow needs a
Aye.
festival. And it is because I mean,
Glasgow's certainly big enough,
there was
and it's got
trouble.
enough money going about for a
It's
festival,
got decent
definitely.
infrastructure
Yep.
as well with transport.
Phenomenal bands as well.
Aye.
At the moment, like you've got your Frightened Rabbits. And
It just
things
seems that
like
whenever
could be
something
great.
actually, there's just
Buffy.
one wee twinkling light that's giving me the fear. It's just it's winking at me.
No,
coming for you.
that's no twinkling at all, mate. They're fine.
That's not a light. That's Jamie's penis.
It's like little angels bending over and winking at me. No,
The
that's
insides
what-
of one of my
that's me.
testicles.
but
What?
a more centralised festival would be awesome because they're all like fucking north or south
Aye.
of the middle belt, and it's like, come
But that's-
on.
I mean,
That's what I mean. It's fucking nightmare to try to drive.
Because getting there, I know getting there's the problem
it's
with
a long
festivals.
fucking drive.
I mean, Dumfries for Wickerman's quite good. It's just outside Dumfries, and you're more or less a straight motorway almost until you get to the festival.
Aye.
It's actually ideal for Wickerman, but like everywhere else, you're on the A9, you're on death roads. The
Aye,
whole
but
way.
what I was going to say
All
is
these
literally
kinda things.
just fucking. You literally turn a corner,
and when it's
literally
thousands of
just
folk at once
it's just
trying to get somewhere.
all just fucking dead
that's why I'm
animals the whole
surprised
way. You're like,
Loch Ness is normally so kind of well run.
Aye.
That's
Well, that's
Aye.
not. Well, that didn't happen. That's not happening, is it?
it's
So,
not happened this year. Cause
have they said it's cancelled or it's just not happening this
I think it
year?
was just.
It's just
yeah,
this-
Aye, they never officially said it was cancelled. It just wasn't owned, so I don't know.
I think it's maybe a bit like a Sonosphere. They'll find someone who'll try and bring back the
Aye.
game. And
Oh,
fair enough, aye.
What was the other one that fucking just didn't happen there as well? Was another one actually happened?
Inverary Castle, but I can't remember what it was called. Connect. That just
Oh, boy, there,
remember-
Connect. It was
remember
Connect. And it just no,
Was
it
it
just
really?
disappeared.
That
That was
went-
kind of
that
building
went
as well.
really quite good. Everyone that went to that, I
And it was
totally
starting to get
forgot
bigger
about
and bigger, and then all of a sudden,
Aye.
just fucking nothing. But there was no big announcement that we're cancelling. It just didn't happen again
Aye,
after that. So,
aye.
generally, when that happens, that's
completely
because like
forgot.
backers or something have pulled out, or big sponsors. It's a money thing, you know. But I mean, that's it.
Well, I mean, it'll be
aware.
that, and then it'll
I'm
be like the
trying to think-
landowners kind of go.
Just thinking,
"Here
Rock
comes
Nest
the
never
money."
happened last year either, did it?
No, it did.
Did it happen?
Aye.
Aye, because it was Biffy, wasn't it?
It was who was it? Whoever it was. It definitely
Did it happen? I can't remember.
What's that other one? Down the rabbit hole or something?
Never
I
heard
think
it.
you're making that one up.
No, it's,
But,
it's you
one-
check online.
Ah,
It's
so they were
Dune.
hand
I
honest.
think D-O-U-N-E. Dune.
Oh, it was Dune. I
Dune the rabbit hole. Aye.
Was it not DOU? It was like
D-O-U-N-E. That's
aye.
a place where it
Is
is.
that
it's a play on the
Castle or
But
something?
Frightened Rabbit are one of the headliners for that as well.
Aye.
So, but Frightened Rabbit seem to
What I
be
was going to say
up
was
headliners for everything.
one of the biggest fuck up
Aye.
ones was live at Loch Lomond.
Ah,
But
That's the one I'm
it
thinking
could
of,
have been
sorry.
amazing.
How
the 2
did that
years.
fuck up then?
Well, basically what happened was the first year, there was another problem
That's the one
the
I'm
first
thinking
year.
of, sorry, man. I apologise.
And, absolutely incredible. It's the same place, you had your R.E.M., your
Aye.
Oasis, all your big gigs played there. Amazing location. Again, quite hard to get to because you're basically invading Balor, this tiny little sleepy
Aye.
town with thousands of folk. But it was incredible, like the view of the loch, all that stuff.
Aye.
But the second year when I played, the problem with that one was it was just a case of
Locust.
You played in front of no one
I played-
because the fucking doors weren't open or something?
security problems. There was all fire and health, safety, all this shit. They never opened the gates for like an hour and a half after they were meant to. So like
Fuck.
about 17 bands across all the areas got to play to the security staff and other bands.
Fucking hell.
And then after that, they were all like security checks were over the top, and I don't know. It was a shame because such a nice place to have a festival.
Aye.
So it ran for 2 years. It was the Colours people, the Colours Fest folk.
You can't call them colds, no mind. This is black people.
Racist corner.
Back, but I think the problem was the same thing.
I don't think it was ever away.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
no. Always
See,
under the surface.
It was always there.
It's always there, innit? It's
Rock
always there.
Ness was kind of what
So
Lo-
UKIP-
Lo- Live at Loch Lomond was meant to be. It's basically like they were trying to do like a sort of. They tried to make it dancey and rocky at the
Aye.
same time, and it was kind of like you had your Neds.
It's not really
confused
it's not a
it was
mixed.
all- it was a
confused
fucked
about their
up-
sexuality,
Aye.
bumbling about.
Exactly.
You can't really have your Neds and your Goths not together because it's just going to be fucking mayhem.
That's
that-
Tina
that
Park,
ran for
though.
2
That's
years.
Tina.
I know,
Well, that's one of the reasons I never went back to the
that's
only went
too
to Tina
big
Park
now.
twice.
It's
So
too big to go back. You
shit,
can't
it was
go back to
shit,
it.
and it's total. Now there's cunts getting raped and stuff. It's just, and then there was a few
Time
stabbings
to
as
settle
well.
down.
I think it's because they're taking too many drugs off people at the doors. You just let them keep them. That keeps them
could
all
be,
mental. Keeps them all mental. So, because then you've only
you know what?
if some of them get through, then there's only a couple
Just
of mental
Scotland.
people.
It's just that mentality, innit?
I'd rather everybody at the party was out their face than
I'm
just a
thinking,
select
do
few.
you learn whatever it is.
Aye,
paying
exactly.
To go to a festival, fight folk in a campsite. That's
Aye.
pretty much what you're like.
To look
why
tense.
are you paying money to
Well,
do
aye,
that?
you get guys that very,
literally-
very clearly buy their tickets. They set their campsite up,
And
and
they
they
sit
don't.
in that
They don't
campsite.
move. They might go to the slam tours, the slam.
There was
town.
we were at
Like,
Bog.
Welsh
There
and
was
Slam
there was a
Town.
couple- there was a couple pitched next to us, and they literally spent the whole time
And never left.
in the tent. And like the woman's husband,
Cheaper just to get a fucking hotel.
Well, aye,
Or just go in your
but
back
he came-
garden and
Aye.
play.
Turn up Radio 1. And
Basically, the
Exactly.
husband, of the couple, he came with my brother-in-law. Me went out.
came
They came in your
He came,
brother.
and my brother-in-law was just awful.
I'm so glad I wasn't the only one.
So that was it. What, they came in his brother or got the.
Right, it's weird though, right? It was £4 for a beer token, right?
Colin's like,
And
I
he
need to
spent-
finish this story.
No, I didn't need to finish it. Damn it, I need to
On you
finish
go,
it.
on you
got the
go.
beer
but
tokens.
It's one of those things that's been
Let me
bugging
come in
for-
here, you can have a
it's
beer
been
token.
bugging me for fucking ages, right? 50
like
quid worth
prison
of beer
fucking
tokens.
banter.
He bought 1 pint and went back to the tent. And me and brother-in-law like, what the fuck's going on? Why? He's like, I'll come back over later. They just stayed in their tent. Like, that baffles me. Like,
Aye.
like even if you
What
get tickets
baffles
for
me
free,
even more is, and it happened
Like,
twice
what?
in a row. My sister went with a mate
they're
called
just
someone.
in a, like,
It doesn't even
sex.
matter what her
Aye.
name was. And this friend of theirs was like, "Yeah, Tina Park, can't wait." They went on the Friday morning. She left on the Saturday morning because she was like, "Oh, I'm fed up. I can't board. It's too much. Oh, I'm
dirty."
dirty." Yeah, she
It's
left
dirty.
2 years in a row.
This
She
camping.
spent all the money on her alcohol. Bought a new tent. Bought her ticket for the weekend. and
I'd have been
camping.
going with her, making
And
sure
she
she wouldn't
left.
fuck off. We're like, right, great.
I mean, 2 years in a row. Why buy? You leave after
You spent,
you've been there for less
and
than
you spent your
24
money
hours.
basically on it. Might as well just fucking stay
It's
now.
ridiculous, isn't it?
My mother was a Lutheran missionary from Scandinavia, and my father a deacon from Mexico. They tried to convert each other, but they got married instead. And then they died.
He emerged out from his hometown on his own for the first time, not like the last time. This time it's real. He left behind those awful memories, burned by a witch hunt. They take to the mind. He was meant to be. So find your feet and make mistakes. Take on the world at your own pace. 'Cause once young, we were friends. Down a time, down a time, down a time, time to follow. Time, down a time, down a time, time to follow. So many people in this town, I can't seem to find you right. That I've been down a time, down see you. We were friends. So we'll build a town, build a town, build a town, town on fire. Build a town, build a town, build a town, town on fire. So many people in this town, I just can't seem to find you alright. Build a town, build a town, build a town, town on fire. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! We were friends. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! We were friends. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! We were friends. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! We were friends. Watch out! Watch out! We were friends. Watch out! We were friends. Watch out! We were friends. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow.
Is this a good day to celebrate the day that Thatcher died? Well, we make jokes and they write eulogies, left and right just polarized. The moral high ground's overcrowded. The comments are sickening. Was she evil? Was she misguided? Should we be quiet or be picketing? I've had her face on the dartboard since the day that I was born. The things I stand for, she stood against, but now she stands no more. I don't grieve, but I don't believe in a party when Thatcher died. Those gushing sentiments from gentlemen who stand as Labour MPs. Those women praising her ahead of wind, when she didn't do much for equality. And those who tell us what common sense is hang their picture to the right. A balanced picture of an unbalanced figure is what we see on the news tonight. And if you're up north, you know that our name's been dragged through the mud. The fact that he's closed and history shows that the red paid with their blood. Oh, I won't grieve, but I don't believe in a party when Thatcher dies.
The last time I went to Tina Park, it was there was a lot of folk kind of in various different kind of groups of folk that all knew each other for school or for work or that kind of stuff. And one of them kind of older than me, a couple of years older than me, I think. Like that out his face on a Saturday, he ended up covered in mud, naked in a wheelbarrow, and his mum has to come and pick him up because the ambulance are just like, nah, you're not going back to your tent. Fuck off.
He didn't realise Auntie had raped him.
Yeah.
I was just cuddling.
No, I'm thinking this.
I was just cuddling.
I'm thinking this story's about Anthony. I think it's why the man's kid on it.
Aye,
Somebody
it
else.
was only-
Doctor, I've got a friend who's got a strange growth.
I've not been able to shit right since.
I mean, he hasn't.
Aye.
Oh, I'm always
Was
bored
there
at
an-
Tina
was there
Park. I
an
just drink
Iron Brew
alcohol. There is, aye. It's the other side of the drum.
Yes, you mate.
That's right. Were you? When was the last time you were at Tina Park? Were you the?
2010, so it was.
for fuck's sake.
You're probably the one that's been at it.
Like
Most recent
most
then,
recently,
aye.
because I've not. Been
I was.
for
I'm
years.
fucking
2010,
way back.
I was there for a
I'm
day.
way
In
back.
2010, I was there with a great band called Make Sparks. That was
And then you left because it was
VIP
dirty.
ticket. Thank you very much.
Did you get backstage and
Oh,
stuff?
aye,
Aye.
it's great.
I bet backstage is impressive.
Oh, it's
as
like,
you hang-
No, it's not.
I was great.
No, basically, the only
Free
perk,
brew.
the only perk of getting anywhere you can really want to go is the fact that you go to like the special bar,
The ladies' changing
not the
rooms.
special bars, but like the
Aye, the
but
tennis
basically,
bar hangs.
so they give you, it's the same price for booze, but they give you it in a bottle which is plastic. So they give you like, you know, it's just one of those mind fucks. It's an actual Stella bottle, but it's just made of plastic, and you're like, well, I'm
Well,
still
tennis sticker on
paying
it's
£4
Aye.
a bottle, so that's it.
I
Great.
thought it was like you
I'm getting ripped off
I mean,
quicker.
you can do the wee buffet
you know?
thing as well.
But
the
you
wee
can
dinner
repeatedly
thing.
chip someone with that.
I know. I can break it in half and
You've played it as well, haven't you?
No, I've
Have you
never
not
played.
played? I thought you
I've
played
never
it.
played Tina
Like
Park.
we were backstage when we played it. It was like kind of. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a kind of buffet thing as well. You went up and like you went curry or it was like being at a fucking like
School canteen?
an outdoor kind of party type
Prison.
thing. It was just
Like
weird.
hatred.
I like how he's saying party and you look prison.
I don't know. Each to their own.
Prisons have got,
But it was
prisons
just a
have got
really
awfully
weird.
nice.
It was just a really. It was like a kind of anticlimax almost. It was like kind of like you expect them backstage like it's going to be this big amazing thing and you're like all right, and it's like the Man Street preachers are like no, don't eat that stuff. Eat this. Like this is the best one. And you're like no, it's us everywhere. Then
Clang.
Like, aye, it's just like
name dropping.
thanks, James. No, I didn't mean like that. I just meant like it was kind of like they were like come with us, we'll help you out. Can I? We're really
So there was
nice
free
guys,
booze basically.
No, we got a couple of cases of tennis, but who the fuck wants to drink that?
Right.
It's horrible. Unless they want to sponsor us, then in that case I'll drink it all day, every day.
Remember, Colin, you're not in the band anymore.
Aye, it's true. It's very fucking true.
Remember the
I may
days,
sponsor the
band days.
podcast as opposed to the band.
Oh, fair enough.
Aye, you
We're just
fucking dipshit.
Well, I suppose that wasn't even the band.
Yeah,
that
it wasn't even the same band.
I know, playing that gig, yeah.
There you go.
You're just going randomly saying, Colin, you're not in a band.
Colin, what is it? What is it?
Colin, come down off the ledge!
Aye.
You're not in a band? Right,
I noticed today, like, I've got a new window ledge been put on, and I didn't even know when the fuck it happened. Like,
We go
I
from
literally
that to
got up,
that.
I got up this morning, I looked out the window and I was like, Lindsay, like, when the fuck did that get purchased? Like, the other
It's
weekend.
been there since the start.
No, but why the fuck did nobody tell me I got a new window ledge? It's like a pure long window ledge thing. I was like, for fuck's sake.
It's also
like, nobody
available
tells
for
me shit.
children's parties.
Know what I mean? So there you go.
I don't know if I'd have been so angry about a new windy ledge.
No, but because all the pigeons hang out outside my window.
Right, watching you shower.
But they've got that. No, they've got that
They're
red.
plotting.
Have you ever looked at a pigeon's eye? It's like something like a fucking, I don't know, Silent Hill kind of vibe. It's pure red, evil death eye. Like looking at you, just like, alright,
That's
Colin.
just
I think that's robot pigeons.
What
Just
are you making for dinner tonight? Because I'm thinking infecting me with T-virus.
That's like those government spy cars for like illegal parking.
it's like
that's
government spy
that's
pigeons.
a government spy pigeon to
Aye.
make sure you're not.
Shame you go to sleep. I'm going to break in and pump you. That's what it's saying every night. And it does. It does. You just get a tiny pigeon penis. You don't feel it.
I hear that.
That's
I
the
hear
council.
I hear they're trying to set up a big coup.
Oh fuck!
Fucking, I'm sorry.
A giant cow, right?
Oh,
God, even worse.
a cow.
Anthony pulled us
What's
back.
my next? I pull us back. Bring us back from the brink, man.
Pull
Bring him
the
my window
skin
ledge.
right back.
It's gone. I mean,
Right, what's next? What's next on the agenda?
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Oh,
Plug the July gigs, Jamie, and Sausage Fest.
Well, I don't. We are obviously one of the.
I'm fucking
new-
gutted. Sausage Fest is the same weekend as Wicker Man.
Is it?
Aye, so I seen all that build up to.
I'll be away. I'll be away.
Fucking.
Fucking. I'll be away. Got a stag weekend.
Huxtable
No,
are
I've got a
playing,
wedding actually in Ireland, so I'll be away.
Because I seen that, I was like,
What
yes.
day is it again?
Date 25th.
25th to 27th.
Yeah, same weekend.
There's a lot of fucking really
I
good
know,
bands.
I'd
on it.
love
It's
to
a good
go.
mix. It's they build it as a kind of rock festival, but you've got metal, you got hard rock, you got rock. There's a lot of kind of post-hardcore type stuff. A lot of
I
different.
definitely ticks out boxes
Anything
for
that
me.
A
involves
lot of different.
guitars.
Aye. Basically, it's all guitar, rock, quite heavy stuff. There's a few big bands, and it's all for charity. We're one of the main sponsors, along with No Danger Energy Drink. So, who we asked to sponsor us ages ago, and they never got back to us, and knew we're up there. We use you dick, unless you want to sponsor us.
And then,
I mean,
still
the
dicks.
drink is disgusting. In which case, you know, oh no, I've actually fucked that now.
You've absolutely you fucked that. You fucked the joke, and you've also fucked
There
any
was a-
chance that I was ever getting a
There
sponsorship
was a
deal with them.
joke. I was
You
gonna say-
basically just said, your drink's minging, and then that was it. Just cut off.
On the bright side, though, Iron Brew is delicious.
I am Brute is delicious.
I just-
So,
No chance of that.
bars send us lots.
I'm enjoying this Ribena drink as well, which is nice.
Jamie,
Well,
what
if
are
I-
you drinking?
I'm not really enjoying this Recorder
Darling.
League Premium Strawberry Lime Cider because it tastes weird and smells a fart.
No, that's you.
I did not fart, just fart it.
Well, do you know what? See if No Danger's ain't to go by Altered Skies method of getting sponsored by them. All they did was for one day send tweets to them and get their fans to do it, and then they just went, right, you can be sponsored. Then.
Carnivals at one. It was either Carnivals or Prides get sent. Basically, what one was it? Was it recently in tour? Big tour? Was it Carnivals or Prides?
No, because
Prides?
Carnival's a bit
Neither.
of go out, so it must be Prides.
So it's Prides in. They go like.
Oh yeah, Prides. It wasn't a massive tour, but they were on tour.
They go
yeah.
like fucking 10 pallets or 8 pallets worth. They go like a
don't
room
know.
full of energy drink.
Well, I'll tell you
Don't
what.
know if I want it.
La Fontaine's.
Have they place to put
You
that?
know, like
Aye.
No Danger and Dragon Soup, same company. La Fontaine's
Oh,
are
is
sponsored
it?
by Dragon Soup.
I didn't know it was the same company.
Dragon
aye,
Soup
that's
could
the
be a
brands are
fucking.
the same.
Can you imagine this podcast sponsored by alcohol?
Oh, it's mental.
Do you know what? It's probably
This
the only people that would.
podcast sponsored by alcohol and energy drinks.
Oh my god! Like, do you remember that time I
We're
drank a
more
couple
like-
of cans of Dragon Soup and I thought I went blind?
Fucking vile.
That was that
Blind
day.
at that
You
gig.
guys
When we were
were
playing a gig. And,
I tell you what, it's actually like see.
So good it makes you go blind.
almost
Brilliant.
died.
Two of
It
the
was really
flavours,
bad.
the new red
blue
cola,
one's
the
great.
new red cola one, and because I think I see the No Danger like blue raspberry flavour. Just add vodka to that, and that is the blue raspberry dragon soup.
Aye, that's true
It's
because
exactly the
it's
same.
a vodka energy drink. Aye.
It's the same can, same logo, and all that.
It's like
just different words.
8.6% or
Aye,
something.
This
Something
message
like
was brought to you by NHC, sponsored by.
But no, see when I seen Laugh, it's actually nearly 2 years ago now.
Oh, we need an alcohol sponsor every day.
They were going on tour and they
I'm
put
thinking-
a picture up next to their tour
I'm
bus,
thinking
and it was
West
them
Brewery.
with literally about 10 crates piled high. Now they were taking it on tour with them. Now the crates have like 12, 20, 24 cans.
I
in
would
them.
just sell them. I would sell them.
Well, that's the thing. They're getting given that for like
Aye.
a week's tour.
I
They
don't think
must have
Cash
been
Generator take
bolted.
drink of that. And
No.
Blurred but unable to sleep.
Sell that for a £2 a can. You're fucking quids in, man. A £1 a can. It's free.
do you know what? You could take it at like a shop or something, like
Pardon me.
a certain shop, and just say here.
Like a little corner shop.
See, I don't know whether they
Corner shop if
sell
you
it.
want.
Corner
in-
shop.
Corner shop if you want.
Oh, I'm talking shit. I was going to say I don't know whether they sell it in bars. They do, of course they do. But they sell the small cans in
Aye.
bars. So go and sell it.
You just drink more and it's more expensive. You still get just as drunk.
Aye.
I never understood that. Why? No, we sell it because it's weird cans in here.
Dragon
Like, just
soup-
give me, just
Dragon
give me
Soup
two
is
of them.
honestly the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
It's
Bodily,
weird.
it was
It
odd
is
as
weird,
fuck.
but tell you what it is. It's just a bit of a con because at the end of the day, it's just an energy drink with vodka, and they're charging
Exactly.
£3 a can. So you could basically make it yourself in no
I
time.
know.
She's a rotten apple, she's a heart attack. She's in my head and she ain't coming back. She's a Norma Jean, she's a sex machine. She's a black delight, a neo-Nazi dream. Oh, shoot up, hell, head this boy. One more shot, I'll give you all I got. We'll be set at Nancy, Brady at Manson. I'll be a Frosty Jack if you load your gun and fire. Or curse the lady, curse the lady. She slithers like a snake, but it's her bite the same. Curse the lady, curse the lady. She slithers like a snake, but it's her bite the same. Sin. She's a harlequin, she's a pussy riot and the devil's grin. She's homicidal, Lolita with a rifle, choking on rosaries, burning up her Bible. Shoot up, it'll hit this boy, yeah, one more shot, I'll give you all I got. We'll be set at Nancy, Brady and Manson. I'll be a Frosty Jack if you load your gun and fire. Curse the lady, curse the lady. She slithers like a snake, but it's her bite the same. Curse the lady, curse the lady. She slithers like a snake, but it's her bite the same. She's a rotten apple, she's a heart attack. She's in my head and she ain't coming back. She's a Norma Jean, she's a sex machine. She's a black Delilah, your ass ain't dream. Shoot up, it'll hit this boy, yeah, one more shot, I'll give you what I got. We'll be set at Nancy, Brady and Manson. I'll be a Frosty Jack if you load your gun and fire. Curse the lady, curse the lady. She slithers like a snake, but it's her bite the same. Curse the lady, curse the lady. She slithers like a snake, but it's her bite that same.
Let's do that one night. Let's make homemade
dragon
and then
soup.
see what happens.
Tell you what Tesco's selling that.
NHC, the Moonshine Edition.
I know B&M and Wilkinson's and all that have always sold it for years, but like Tesco have now started selling all those brew your own beer kits.
Yeah.
Runners of
I seen that. I actually seen that the other day with me.
It's like
she's like
40 pint.
No, I
cups
drank
for 15 quid.
We were away a few weeks ago there, and my mate brought home brewed mead. It was fucking lovely. It tasted like ginger beer, alcoholic ginger beer.
I've not tasted a bad.
It was fantastic.
I'd love to try it.
Right, but it's absolutely no good. He was like, it's probably about 9%, but it tasted, it was lovely. I drank 3 bottles of it, and I was fucking.
You're drinking wine then?
Basically,
I had 3 bottles of wine then. I was fucking at my face.
my dad years ago decided to make like homebrew. He was like a bit skinny, like, right, well, let's make homebrew. So
Moonshine.
I know. I was like making it with him.
There's gold in them there hills.
He showed me how to do it, like mix it. It was just basically kind of, show how to like mix things, like measure it and that kind of thing.
Meth.
And he this big white and he this big white
in his pants, just
this
kind
big
of
white sort of
right.
beer barrel. It was a plastic beer barrel thing. It was made to look like a kind of old thing, and we had it in the heating cupboard. And I forget it. It was like, it must be about 8 or 9, and it nearly caused a divorce
Back in the 60s.
It was so late 60s,
the
early
Beatles were
70s.
popular back
and
then.
I know.
Charleston was sweeping the nation.
I know. I didn't want to go to war with all that rat-a-tat-boom. But anyway, so when my dad was like living out of like the neighbours and stuff like that, just getting out of people, and honestly it was like this stuff was just an old man told him, it's like the more sugar you put in, the stronger it gets. So my dad was like, he was waiting till it was like fermented.
Oh, so he didn't take it as a warning, he took it as a good idea.
He just thought,
that's a dare.
He's like, he's kind of that generation.
But it also
risks
risks exploding then.
Like, oh my god, like this fucking state my dad was in. Like, was my uncle, he was like an SES and stuff.
Now just spill it, Turks.
And it used to be like my Uncle Jack, he was always like,
Put that in it as
I'm a
well.
fucking, I'm the hardest guy in the world, I can drink as much booze as MD, and we done this in the fucking,
Nam.
And
Nam,
basically,
aye.
like all these fucking stupid places where people died because he jumped out a plane and shot them.
Hospitals.
Do you know what I mean? There was probably nothing happening. It's like fucking Team America. Do you know what I mean? So the SAS version. So anyway, they were basically drinking this stuff. He'd literally one pint of it, and he was fucking sleeping. My dad had to put him in his bed. He was fucked out, his brain smashed. Just like
They don't make soldiers like they used to.
They don't know. It's fucking ridiculous stuff. But I need to get a recipe. That's basically what my point was. I was like, my dad will fucking sort that out for us.
So if you want to buy some of Colin's homebrew, write to us at NHC podcast.
Literally as moonshine.
I think I'm
remember
in the
smell
mood
it.
to make it now. I want to
Yeah,
make
I'm
some
up for that
homebrew.
one. We could do it here.
Oh, we could do a brew diary of like week
A
one.
brew diary.
Week one.
Diary.
We're
But
adding
at the end of the
sugar.
world, aye, but it's
Do you
zombie
know who would
apocalypse.
get involved in that? My brother-in-law. Chemical engineer. He knows his shit and he likes his beer. I think that could
How
happen.
can we make this stronger?
Get a chemical engineer in.
He'll know what to do.
We should get science involved in this shit.
Aye, let's see what happens. I like it. James sort of looked at me and go, alright, sounds like a wager to me. Let's do it.
It's just you just need a big plastic fucking vat, you know what I mean? And just
Do you know what?
put it
We're going to
in.
do this, right? And what we'll do is, every week in the podcast, we'll tell people how it's going. You know what I mean? We could put up some pictures and stuff of
I was
how
gonna back- 'cause
fucking
the
bad
big,
it gets.
the paraphernalia stuff in Tesco. All the paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia?
All the stuff
It's
you
only
need.
that 10 quid for that actual proper.
Are you trying to say paedophiles? I don't know what's happening here.
Paedophiles you get
where's
to
this
make the
going?
beer with you. Aye.
What we need for this is some science and a paedophile. Because they know how to brew.
Well, a lot of scientists look like paedophiles, you know. The white
No, you
coats,
do.
the candy,
I'm totally up.
Want some candy?
the large
leer.
the large booted vehicles.
I'm up for it. I'm up for any way that I can get a drink for free, basically.
Aye, well, say we'll chip in a couple pounds.
I want to be dear.
Basically,
Wanna be dear.
one of life's aims is always to try and get as much free
Try and
alcohol
get as much
as
free
you can.
alcohol.
That's
That's always on my bucket list.
Forget idiocracy. That's what's going to happen. It's just a fight for the freest beer. The freest beer.
The freest beer.
the unshackled beer.
We can make a documentary of that and then film it the night we drink it.
Oh, and make hatred drink it.
Make them fight
It'd be more
each other
funny
on
if
it.
they were underage. No, that's actually terrible.
We should give one a net.
They're not underage anymore.
We should give one a net and one the trident spear thing and just make them fight.
Annette says she's not coming on.
Does she know?
No.
Is that because we gave somebody the last time for a fight?
Aye.
On that thrilling note, let's tell
That frilly note.
Aye,
For
that
frilly.
thrilling note, aye.
How does that sound? It's like a brown note, except
But
With
a
more
bit
cotton.
more, aye.
Bit more flowery.
Chancho, when you are a man, sometimes you wear stretchy pants. in your room is for fun.
Never been
you were.
On that note.
As you were.
Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah.
Colin and I might have visited somewhere on Friday night.
Brothel?
Yep.
I thought...
I love the way you said that.
Michael Jackson's Children's Hospital.
Oh, speaking of which, it's just, well, by the time you listen to this, it'll have just passed the 5-year... Wednesday the 23rd, this Wednesday coming.
You can tell because there's a lot of kids dancing in the street.
That's the 5 years. Not that it
Macaulay
matters.
Culkin looks a lot less troubled.
Not that it matters at all.
I don't know. I don't think there's any way he could look any less troubled. He's fucked up.
Not when you've been worn like a glove.
He brings a whole new meaning to the word gaunt, though. He is actually gaunt as fuck.
He's actually starting to look like Marv.
See, he get booed off stage. He's banned essentially sing classic songs, but they change all the words and make it about pizza.
It's the what do you call it?
They make it about pizza, which is weird.
Yeah.
And then he was wondering why they get booed off stage. Somebody threw a bagel at him as well, and I was like, how interesting. The band are all about pizza, and somebody chose to say, is that like a... I don't know, is that a thing about it? I don't know.
He's in a really good...
Well, that's the side project for the Beach Boys,
video.
the Bagel Boys.
The Bagel Boys.
The Bagel Boys. Macaulay Culkin was in him and his young wife at the time.
He did something right, because he was with Mia Clunas for a long, long time.
Was he?
Aye.
Didn't know that.
He was
smashing her and taking heroin.
Smashing her ting. That's the life, innit? That's the life.
Granted, she was just with him for the visa, but...
Yeah, that's true.
I would accept that payoff, to be fair.
Aye.
Even if she said, listen, see you in like 6 months, I'll just be fucking leaving you, but that's fine.
But what I
for
find
the best
funny
6 months of your life, my life.
Celebrities have these funny little quirks with other celebrities. Sometimes he done a thing recently with it's a Ryan Gosling thing.
Oh,
but
he
was
with a t-shirt.
They were wearing the t-shirts. It was a
Of
picture
each
of
other.
Ryan Gosling wearing a t-shirt of Macaulay Culkin wearing
I
a
wasn't
t-shirt.
sure if it was Photoshop, but it turns out it
it's
wasn't.
real. It's
Aye.
totally real.
Aye.
A lot of bands and stuff have started to use this. Like that band Dumbroco have done a thing with their merch line is they've got t-shirts of themselves.
I'm looking forward to seeing the guys from Hatred wearing t-shirts of the NHC podcast. It's been
And
interesting.
then we'll wear a t-shirt with Hatred wearing a t-shirt.
But it's cool little things like that because what the fuck has Macaulay Culkin got in common with Ryan Gosling? But
Nothing.
apparently they're kind
They breed the same
They're
age.
the same age.
pals. Are they the same age?
Both the same age.
You're kidding me.
Wow.
Frightening.
That is an advert
Wow.
for drugs.
I take Mel. No, damn it.
No, Colin, that's not what it is.
No, that's not.
That's not a lesson we learned for this.
Aye.
See if that was it Hebs or something like the health board that did the wee blue stick
Health
adverts and stuff
Education
like
Board,
that.
aye.
If they were still doing adverts, it would just be, this is Ryan Gosling. He's the same age as Macaulay Culkin. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah. If you're going to take your drugs, don't smoke them.
This man is 33. This man is also 33. What is the difference?
Which one took
between them?
Aye. Fucking hell, man. Mila Kunis was a fucking
this man is also
dirty
33 and it's
junkie.
just Jimmy Savile.
Mila Kunis, I reckon's taken some drugs. I reckon she's
I think she's
been
taking
at
more
it.
than that.
I mean, laugh.
Welcome to the defamation.
Where's your little horn, Colin?
I wasn't a laugh, that was my cock making that noise. Oh no!
Come on!
The weird thing is, that was his
getting
eyes.
in my
He was
iron
doing
brew.
that.
That would be really scary, but if your cock occasionally went...
It does.
like just when you're standing next to you.
I nearly spat all over the mic.
Do you know what it does sometimes? It does that as well. No, sometimes it's like, because I've got
That's what oxygen was all about.
I've got quite a long foreskin, so sometimes it's like, no, when you drill, right?
Right.
Like my cock, my cock doesn't hang, it goes, it does it itself.
That's horrid. So it just sucks it up like a spit, basically. That's awful.
You
That's
know what?
awful.
I've actually broke myself here.
That's awful.
Do you know what? I was actually midless saying that, and I thought, what the fuck is
Just
wrong
you
with my
and your wee
brain?
polo neck cock vision. Oh, God.
Just fucking.
It looks like a wee tiny face. It's had a stroke.
It's like no that bit in Simpsons Hans
I definitely
Moleman.
can't talk about that now.
Like, was it? I can't read that. I'm dyslexic.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man.
Hans Moleman.
So does that actually lead on to something, Anthony? Or no, not at all.
It means we can't talk about the fact we visited a youth music studio because they were slating us for our flowery language.
What do you mean by slating?
They really don't like gays.
They just
Flowery language.
They were angry that racist corner was not more prominent.
Yeah, we're raging at him.
In all seriousness, no, back to that because I really want to hear more about that.
No, you don't.
Racist corner.
No, you don't.
Colin's penis.
I mean,
No, get back to the penis. Thanks.
Aye, so we were up Erskine and it was really good.
Erskine Media Music Studios, they're called, and it's essentially, I think they're funded by a lot of money, and also they generate about 40% of their income. I'm saying.
Meth?
Something like
Is
that.
it through meth?
It's
Thought
a group for 16 to 25-year-olds when Erskine, I assume. Friday night we went down as
I thought the kids were a bit younger than that, actually.
They're probably those younger ones, aye.
Either way, it's amazing. It's absolutely
Friday
stunning.
night is their jam night, so we went down and there's a pool table. There's a wee guy playing pool. Colin fucking beats him at pool and says, "I'll tell you how to play pool."
No.
Bastard.
Sounds fun.
I basically, I was.
They use Colin as a pool cue.
No, it's not what we're using as a pool cue.
Oh, God. Right back to the sweater vest.
But they had like guys
It
just
does it for the
sitting playing
Beatles, actually.
instruments.
Like they do.
The what?
They had 3 kids sitting playing. There was drums, guitar.
They were actually really good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like,
What kind of age is this?
literally,
were probably
I'd say about
15,
15, 14, 15, right up
play.
to 20.
But
But it was really
on
good, man.
Mondays, apparently they have like the older kids who can play instruments, teaching other kids how to play guitar.
Is 20 still youth, though?
Aye.
You qualify for a young person's rail card, so.
Oh, well, okay.
Aye. But if you touch any of the younger ones, you get done for
Right,
it.
right. And what I'm actually aiming at here is 34 still youth? No, bastard.
No.
Bastard.
That's
I'm ready to start again, though, which is good. I'm doing the full loop. You know what I mean?
But I
No, you can't just start again. You can't just choose to do that. No.
Fair enough.
Real impressed with what they do,
Genetics,
and we might try and get some of them in a podcast. Granted, we'll
We're
have
going to
to
do a PG-13 version of this, so like
On a Sunday morning.
yeah, just to give these kids
feel
like
like,
a wee kind of, not as a wee taster as what it's like to be on a radio show or a podcast that's really, really unprofessional.
I'm going to drop a poll and see if I can keep it together all the way through.
Where are you
I'm going to
dropping
try
this,
not.
Paul?
I'm going to try not to touch any of them. That's my advice. What about you, Anthony? What you going to
But
try?
you
not
do
to?
nothing.
I know.
God.
I'm going to be signing fucking disclosure forms, probably, aye.
Good, because we've got sponsor forms and everything about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Disclosure. Disclosure are coming
Aye.
on.
it's
They don't
funny.
mean any
'cause
harm, honest.
Sweat's passion off James now.
It actually is.
That is actually horribly warm in
Turns out I'm a
Scotland.
rapey bastard.
It's horribly warm in Scotland,
Yeah,
and at least that's an
it
excuse
doesn't
for it.
feel that we're in Scotland.
No, it doesn't. Fuck, man.
It doesn't. Feels more like jail.
In
No,
Scotland.
genuinely though,
They do some fantastic work.
I know, like
There
orange is the
needs
only
to
the new
be-
black because that's a nice jail.
But there does
Yeah.
need to be more things for like kids to do music. Whether
Aye.
it be
It just-
there's a
it's-
gap in the
it's
market.
basically
and a
opening the
lot of
doors
Oh,
to-
definitely.
aye, go on.
So
Thanks.
if you know about anything locally, please get in touch with us and let us know, and we'll plug it,
Oh, definitely, aye.
and then we'll plug you.
Especially, see if there's.
I thought you were actually trying to be serious there.
No, it was, but we've
Fucking
actually
hell.
dragged and
You
made
broke
it to our
me.
level.
Aye.
Not yet, we've not. For folk that don't know yet, but the madness in the background there is basically it's Jamie breaking his hand.
Thunder and
Trying to,
lightning.
we basically use a flow tom as a bottle opener. Aye.
Here we go. Try again.
Almost.
Almost.
Here, just fucking here, moron. I think there needs to be more things for kids to get into music like that. Because I remember when I was younger, there was
Definitely not
there
top
was
of the pops in the
literally-
70s.
Yeah, definitely not. Aye. No, that was something for people to get into the kids.
Bada boom.
Also a big shout out goes out to Augusta Fireball because
That's
they
them.
guys
Did they have a baby?
They got basically they'd won they did lots of babies. No, like it's like frog spawn. No, like genuinely, these guys guys are really seriously doing amazing work
Aye.
with like, these kids and stuff like that and getting them into music and sound
Oh, they
engineering and
involved?
everything. Yeah,
It's
they
them
run
that-
it. It's absolutely phenomenal what they're doing. It's fair play. to
But
them.
Oh, that's something I've learned today.
Yeah, it's outstanding. Yep, every day's
Can I-
skilled it.
bands that went through that music studio, you've got Surrender's not an option. We had them on one of our nights, a metal band. One of
Okay,
the first ones at
Narrow it down.
Stairway.
Narrow it down.
I know. Wait, it was they're a
Doesn't matter.
band.
Final
They're
silence.
son.
They were at Stairway.
I'll remember like 3 weeks' time or something like that.
We'll put it.
But you're in the house having a job.
Aye. Pseudo
yeah,
Pseudo
Sitting having a job,
Augusta
eh?
Fireball himself have played and that come through that studio.
I just think it's brilliant the fact that they're taking time out to get people, kids interested in music.
Is it just like one? Is it a community centre they do it for?
Yeah,
Is it
pretty
it's
the-
an
much,
old
yeah.
library.
It's all library and they've done it up. They get some lottery funding and stuff. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's totally like my hat's off to the guys. It's
I'm
brilliant.
digging it. Sounds great.
No, you would. Next time we got man, you need to come and check it out.
But-
it's amazing. Seriously, it puts Greenock Council to shame. Absolutely.
But the thing is,
Whether you're
there's
so
not
into
a
things,
lot
it's
of
just
council involvement with it. they were saying there's some council involvement. They've got a council.
I don't mean that. It's putting councils in general in shame because that's something that just should be everywhere. It's phenomenal. Basically, it's like a room maybe double size of this.
The thing is, there's that many empty. Same as us trying to get the fucking hub open. There's that many empty buildings out there sitting doing fuck all. Council aren't making any money off it yet. They won't give you a grant to.
Well, basically, this is.
You don't even need to give you a grant. Just fucking geese the building for like a year.
Exactly.
We'll pay rent. We just don't want to pay any money getting into it.
I just don't like you.
They just don't like me. Aye, it's that criminal record.
Is that right?
It's that Radio 1 roadshow you did.
Oh.
No,
it's the fact though that these guys are doing this. That obviously take a wee bit of initiative. They've seen there's a market in it. Do you know what I mean? There's so many things you could do. That's amazing.
But I mean, they do a festival every year with the bands for the.
That was only last
studio.
2 weekends ago.
No, it's in August. They do this one.
Oh, what was the one?
They did Barshaw Park Gala Day a couple of weeks ago.
That was okay.
Cool. Did the Gala Day in Bishopton. They put on a
They're
band.
busy these things. As well.
Do you know,
Gala days are always
I don't know
mobbed,
if it's the same thing, but I played a Gala Day in Bishopton years ago. It was one of the first Temper Cam gigs, and it was phenomenal. It was on the side of a lorry kind of thing, and it was a brilliant gig.
I think it's just because
something
the community all come out to fucking watch something like that quite happily.
Day,
But I mean, I don't know if Killy Van heard anything like that before.
But
it's
so simple as well, isn't it?
There's not a lot of stuff like that in Glasgow. There really isn't enough stuff like that in Glasgow.
Not.
But that's what I mean. It's like such a simple idea, and you just think, why has no one else been doing this?
Oh, definitely. I don't really get why it's not getting.
It's kind of like, see, when you're first talking.
I think the funding's really hard to get as well. And see, even us getting in for funding, you're more likely to get funding off the council.
Well,
specifically the council.
That later on, but
if you've been in business for 2 years or more, then they say, right, you're not going to go bust. So no, we've got a chance to get a grant.
Their major selling point is run by the kids. There's 2 adults there. Yeah. But the kids, like the older ones,
that could be good, or it could just go off fucking crazy because kids don't know what they're doing.
Do you know what?
Maybe like macaroni pictures up the wall, or
I mean,
no, they've done. I've got their credit to their parents and stuff.
Tom was going to say, no, the macaroni pictures are fucking
good.
They're really good.
One of the kind of quotes for one of the girls was like, I came in this group 2 years ago or something like that. I didn't really speak to a lot of people, and now here I'm talking to you 2 guys about what we do, and my confidence is like 10 times better.
The fact she was able to talk in a group, I don't know many kids that could do that. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Because I know, because sometimes they're begging me to let them out the dungeon. And
I knew it. But they won't beg, and there's other wins there. So
that's true. I don't know. Listen, my head.
Colin Fritzl.
It's weird as well because he lives like 2 up. We don't know how he's going to wins in the basement.
I think it.
Right, anyway, I think that was quite a positive note aside to the Fritzl jokes like, to end it on.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So but genuinely, if you haven't already though, you need to check out Augusta Fireball.
Definitely.
They are phenomenal. Absolutely stunning band.
I'm sure we can link to some of this stuff in the YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. They're coming on soon as well. So
hopefully.
We've
got Cullen on next week, so please listen for that.
Yeah.
Cullen. This is awkward. We'll find
They'll tell us.
Is it Cullen? Is it Cullen?
Cullen.
No.
Either
way, they spell
Quallon.
Hyacinth bouquet.
Colin Powell.
A bucket.
Aye, we're joined by 2 lads from Ayrshire who are in a band that won a Sam.
I thought you were going to say 2 lassies. I was like, what? No, it's just guys.
Wait a minute.
Just
that
guys.
voice is fairly deep.
Mom?
Post up, eh? Who's your doctor?
On that beautiful note.
Do you need a new daddy?
You again.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Do you remember that one time when everyone was shouting my name and I used my strength to read my blouse?
Yeah, and I saw them knock you unconscious, all right?
water.
Left to shine to no one along the prom. The bars fall silent, the shutters closed down on the faded glamour of a seaside town. Streak stain paling uncared for walls. The loneliness in my footsteps echoes through us all. So I hurry through the back streets to the warmth of the crowd. But as I turn the corner on the high street, there's no one around. There's no one left here at all. There's no one left here at all. As the sun leaves this place and the shadows grow long. Oh, the pretty lights left to shine to no one out along the prom.
The bars fall silent now, the storm shutters come crashing down on the faded glamour of a seaside town, on the faded glamour of a seaside town. The fading laughter on the merry-go-round,